Welcome to part 3 of our conversation with Kyoko Heshiimu. Kyoko is not only a poet and an artist, she creates beautiful children's books. In this section, Kyoko will talk about some of her children's books, and she will read, "Because My Mommy Told Me So, I Know."
This one's called Eki Peki. So when my cousin, when she came down to America, she kept talking about Eki Peki, and it was in regards to anything that was gross, and I loved the phrase. So I decided to make a children's book based on it, and so Eki Peki is about this little girl who is not only going through and saying everything is gross that she finds, the toothpaste, the spider, just everything, the candy that fell on the floor, but she's also scared of something that she keeps finding in the house. And so that's how this one came about. Up on a Star was the first one I wrote, actually. When my daughter was little, she kept begging me for a little sister, and I didn't give her another little sister until like many years later, but I decided to write this book, Up on a Star, about making up an imaginary friend, because she made up an imaginary friend. And it was really important for me for the characters to be many different shades of brown, because in my household, we are all shades of brown. You know, my mother is white, my dad's black, so I'm a shade in between that. My kids are different variations of brown, and so it was very important for me to reflect that, because I feel like many households are there, and I wanted a book that didn't just talk about hair, because I felt like at the time too many children's books that reflected blacks only was dealing with their hair and the texture of their hair, and I just wanted people to see families in normal situations dealing with normal household things. This book, Because My Mommy Told Me So, I Know, I wrote when I was getting my MFA. I took that, you know, when you're talking to your kids and you're like, because I told you so, I wanted to do a spin on that. So it's just quirky little things that we talk about. So like here it says, while it is okay to cut your, if you cry, if you're hurt, it is not okay to cry if you want ice cream. So
can you read the whole book?
Because my mommy told me so, I know. I always do. And I dedicated this to my niece Hayden. Mommy told me so, I know. I can blow bubbles in the park, but not in my milk. When my mommy tells me no, I cannot shout no back, even though I want to. Brushing my mommy's hair is good. Surprising mommy with a new haircut is not, which is what I went to do when I was little. And my mom had long hair back then. While it is okay to cry if you're hurt, it is not okay to cry because you want ice cream. I can suck a lollipop, but I cannot suck my teeth. I can make a hat with newspaper, but it will not protect me from the rain. Whispering so you don't wake your baby sister is good. Whispering because you are talking about someone else is not. I can paint pictures of my sister, but making a painting that says no sisters allowed is not permitted. Toys in the bathtub are okay, but coins in the bathtub are not. The bathtub is not a wishing well, mommy says. My sister eats with her hands. I like eating with my hands too. Mommy says it is impolite to eat with your hands unless you're my little sister. I'm allowed to stack blocks as high as I can, but I am not supposed to throw them, even if I am mad because my little sister knocked them down. Making a tent out of sheets is okay, but don't take them off of mommy's bed while she is still in it. Before I go to sleep, I give my mommy a kiss goodnight, but don't lick her face. She may not like that. Trust me, I know this because my mommy told me so.
That's great and so much fun.
Thank you.